Hi, this is Mila, and here I have MJ's Miniverse Make It Mini Food Diner Series 3, and I will be opening it, making it, and comparing it with all the other ones I have this far. At this point I have 4, and there's 12 to collect, so I am very excited. I really like this series so far. The salad is definitely my top spot for right now because I haven't had a salad before. I do love the Princess Roll cake, but I've already had other cakes, and I do love the hamburger and the lime jelly cups. So great series thus far. I am very much looking forward to opening this. Pinholes. I've been looking at pinholes online, and there's no guarantees, obviously, and I've been doing my best because am I international in Canada? Am I not international? So at some point I was like, if it's a double, so be it. If it's not a double. And the pinhole for this one, from what I can tell, is right here in between the lime jelly cups. So this is what it sounds like. It feels very full, and there's no, like with the salad, the little plastic containers, you can feel it shaking inside, but there's like no movement. The only thing, if I like do it very hard, something banging, and I'm assuming that's the whatever sauce or glue, basically the raisin that they're using. Oops. Well, not meant to be opened all at once. The last video I was wondering of what my certainty was. There will be tongues. I won't be able to open the bowl, and whipped cream is still my arch enemy. Okay. And there we go. Obviously the whipped cream, you have to like press it yourself, not the like dollops that are already ready. Those are fun and easy, and they look very cute. Okay, well, I'm clearly making a very good job of it. Opening it. I won't be making the bowl. I've already made it once, and like I think that once is enough. Whoopsie. There we go. That one. And this, I will keep definitely this part of the table. I will put it off to the side in case I need to use it to display anything or just to work on it as a working surface, because my poor kitchen like island has become so incredibly dirty, and I should put some kind of surface on it, but I don't seem to be able to get around to it because I did start working on a mini kitchen. Anyways, mini toilet, washroom, bathroom. Sure, but I'm waiting on a couple of things before I start showing it off and start showing off the work in progress, and I do need to proceed on the kitchen, so stuff all around. This little bowl part I won't be using. Here's one of my 3 certainties. And is there something else? There is something else. There is chopsticks. Ooh, and they're separate. I love it. Okay, so I think I kind of know what I'm getting. I think it's like the sushi rolls, or however that's called, which I'm very happy with because I love sushi. Maybe that Ichinisan Foods itadakimasu. So wait, I think itadakimasu is like thank you. I'm not perfectly certain. I had learned a few words of Japanese back when I was young, but at this point I kind of forgotten most of it. Okay, let's see where. Yes, there we go. The Temaki sushi. Okay, I was gonna say sushi rolls, but never mind. Temaki sushi. I think this will be intense because I don't even know how I'll roll it. And yes, it does look quite intense on the picture. Okay. But I'm looking forward to making it. I do have to say, I think the one that I have ever feared most to date was the ravioli from Scratch Series 2, and it ended up turning out great. Ooh, rice vinegar. Okay. So I'm hoping that it will be the case for this as well, because I have like an obsession with sushi. Ooh, I love it. I love it. That's a huge spatula. Okay. A lot of packages, which I both love the number of packages, and I'm all like, too much paper. Like, there's a lot of ways to it. Oh, okay. Those are the Temaki kit. Oh, there's still more to go. Okay. You know what? The chopsticks I'll put off to the side. I won't be using them right now. I need to make the surface. Okay. And that is rice, which I'm kind of fearful about. I will not lie. But we'll see. It'll be fine. It will be fine. I will do my best, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, here's my working surface and my nori, i.e. the sushi leaves. My one thing is, like, it's so tiny, I'm not sure how I'll end up rolling it, but it will be what it will be. I'll be using my fingers and whatever else is necessary to make sure that they turn out super cute or as cute as possible. I guess that's all any of us can do. Just our best. Okay. Here's my surface to make the sushi on. Here's the nori. I do wonder how many nori I have. There we go. How many? Okay. Yeah, they don't want to come out. And I have 2 folded. Interesting. Oh, 3. That one was hiding. Okay, so I guess I could make 3, although they are showing on the picture just 2. And this is not the working surface, this is a serving surface. So I guess I'll move it away. Wait a second, I want to show, like, see how they, yeah, they do. So I guess this goes on this. Okay, so then I will use, I guess, the table to make it. This way I won't, like, sully my surface. Okay, step 1, rice, and then the rice vinegar, and then mix. And then start putting in here, add, and then roll. I wonder, will I shoot myself in the foot if I try rolling it not to the side, but like perpendicular, I guess, to the length, and then try and cut it? I wonder how easy this is to cut, because it does feel like paper. Okay. Well, I do have 3, so depending on how many ingredients I have, maybe I will try that, because that'll be fun. Okay. Okay, I think I'll prep this because it is taking out quite a lot of surface. And come on, if I'm already able to put it off to the side, there we go. There's already one less thing to have right here. Those are, I assume, the cucumbers and everything. Oh, there's the actual fish pieces. Okay. I don't have a good track record with tape either. Okay. There we go. Could have started on the other side because it would have been easier, but why make it easy when I can make it complicated? There we go. Ooh, very nice. Okay. So I do think they gave extra ingredients. So I might be able to make like actual sushi and cut it. Because I do feel like that's where I'm heading, like emotionally. Like I do want to try doing that. I'm going to be honest. I was a huge fan of the From Scratch series because there was no raisin. But for this one, I'm very happy that it is with raisin because that will give me time to work. Because with the other one, it would just start drying so quickly. It doesn't say how much to put, but I guess I could just see. Okay, this is what the rice looks like. It's like little pebbles. I guess I'll put a little bit just so I can show it off. It does look like something that could come with the garden series. Okay. I guess it doesn't hurt making more. Okay, I will keep some of it in case I do need to like fill holes or something like that. Because after all, I am supposed to be technically making 2. Oh, and they do show that I'm not supposed to like keep to the one part, like the one kind of fish. I'm supposed to like alternate. Okay, sure. Okay, I'll just remove this and just put a huge blob in there. And then start mixing. Okay. And I can use the nozzle if I do need to make something more subtle, like add it at the end, something is moving. Okay. Oh, this is fun. This does remind me of the ravioli. I like that. I think the ravioli is like one of my all-time favorites from the Scratch series. That series was really like amazing. And honestly, this one is like kind of close. I am having a lot of fun with it. Okay. Okay. Is this enough for 3? No, it isn't, is it? Yeah, I think I'll put... Where is it? I think I'll put all of the rice in. Okay. This way, if I do have leftovers, I will be able to make the 3rd famous roll that I'm aiming to make. Okay. Oh, no. I hope it didn't go in. I hope the nozzle is still clean. Success. That's just a bubble. Okay. Thankfully, I do have leftovers from other... There we go. From other kits in case I run out of... What is it called? Vinegar something? Rice vinegar. So I think I'll be good either way. Okay. This is so cute. And it does, I don't know how they do it, but they do manage to achieve like the texture, or at least, I mean, this is my non-professional opinion. Like I'm not a sushi chef or anything like that, but I do love the texture that it comes with. There we go. Yeah, this feels like a much better quantity. Okay. Because I do want the nice side of it to face out, I will start putting it like this. Maybe I'll just even fold it, there we go, the other way around. This way it stays. I will not be overly generous with the rice because I do have other things to put. Okay, this is not where you're supposed to go. Okay. Sure, that's how it's going to be. Okay. And then I'm supposed to add, and I'm saying supposed to add because I'm not a chef, although I can clearly do what I want and have been. But, okay, a piece of this. And a piece of the red fish, come on. And I don't want to stick them together. Okay, there we go, stop moving. Okay, I guess I'll just use my fingers to press it. Okay, if this is the side that's facing this far. Okay, you know what? I think I'll make this the side to face because... Okay, I'm sorry. This is really gonna bother me. The rice is like not nice on the other end, and this way it's like too far in. So it's neither here nor there, and I do want it to be like nicely distributed on the end that does show. And I do know that like it won't necessarily show, but no, you're gonna stay where I put you. There we go. Come on. And I do want to spread it around, so whoopee. There we go. Much better. Okay, I'm kind of glad I'm taking my time with this because afterward, I don't want to be sorry that I hurried just so that I finish it quickly. There we go. Okay, see, now if this is the side that's out, I feel like you'll be able to see. Do they show them? Okay, wait a second. They do show everything coming out a bit more to the front, so like this. Although now I can go the other way as well. I don't know why I decided that it had to be like this way, but I don't know. That was my choice at the time, I guess. Just put a couple of pieces in here. Like this. And another one. How do I like it color-wise? I do think I want to go... Okay, I do think I want to make this with only this kind of fish, which I think is the salmon one. Yeah, I think I'm good, and I'm going to try rolling. I do wonder how it's going to stick because nothing like there's the rice is sticky, but the rice is sticking to itself. Nothing is sticking to the paper. So for emergency's sake, I will go get the super glue. There it is. This is just like, I don't know, this kind of super glue that I got from Dollarama. And okay, I'm nervous about starting to roll, but do they have suggestions for the rolling thing? They do say to start from the edge that I don't have because I put it all at the edge, so great. That can turn out badly, me handling it. Okay. There's rice coming from the bottom. Rice coming from the bottom. Okay. There we go. It is supposed to be more as a roll, so I'll try rolling it tighter on the bottom. Please don't come out on top either. There we go. Okay. No. Why is things coming out at the top? Just go back in. It's pooping rice. Okay. This is not looking like a temaki sushi at all because I didn't do the end properly. All of the good news is the paper is staying together, so I think I will be fine regarding the super glue. Okay. And now the rice is sticking to me. Okay. Oh, there we go. I just need to get more of an angle. Oh, no. Stay inside. Okay. Not too bad. Now I just need everything to just settle in and stay there. Okay. Oh, that includes the rice coming out of the back. Okay. You know what? I have some glue. Guess what stays quickly. Oh, there we go. Guys. There we go. This way it'll just stay where I put it, and once it has, there we go. Once it has dried off, oh, I could actually start curing right now. Nothing is stopping me. There we go, multitasking. There it is cured. Thankfully, nothing came out of this end, and I did end up adding a second orange stick because I thought it looked cute. So, one done. Let's get a second one going. I am wondering though, because just by touching and looking, I don't think it's really an option for me to do, like make a roll this way and then cut it up. It's not gonna hold. And I am trying to think of like another way I could make it. So I could try though, if I were to cut up a piece of sushi and then put the stuff inside and then try and like roll it about, I could try. I'm not saying I'll be successful, but it will be like something I could try, which sort of could work. Now, how is it again? They're saying, okay, I'll try rolling it up without. Okay, so if I were to go this way, okay. A part of me is like, I should just pre-roll it and then put everything inside, but it won't look as good. So I guess I need to put it this way, the rice. Okay, and not as much as last time. Because, whoopee. Yeah, last time I didn't do such a good job with the spreading of the rice. You know what? I'll just turn it around. There we go. And maybe just a little bit at the end. Let's use the spoon for this. This way there is something, and even if it comes out, it's not like the end, but it does give it fullness. Okay, now I did one of the salmon, so I will try this fish as well. There we go. One, because I do want it to look full. Two, and then things in the middle, so I guess I'll do one green. And come on. One yellow, and maybe, you know what, for this one I'll do another green. There we go. Just kind of try and be a little bit different. The other one had 2 orange. Let's go for 2 green for this one. And I guess there's my super glue so I can close it. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, definitely successful me putting the rice this way. Okay, yeah, this is definitely rolling way better than the first one. And I'll go Hong Kong on the super glue. Okay, I'll do the same thing with the super glue. There we go. Yeah, sorry. Am I supposed to use my mouth for it? No. Am I doing it anyways? Yes. Stop wiggling. There we go. Uh-oh, my fingers stuck together. There we go. And now I'll be stuck to this. Lovely. Come on. Like, I don't want to keep my finger in a spot for too long because it's going to stay stuck. Oh no, this one is stuck. Okay, unstuck. There we go. Okay. Now let's, maybe if I were to press it with these. Stay. Okay, this one looks okay, but I do want to add some rice in the top part just so it does look fuller. Okay. Hi. Why am I always touching it there? There we go. This way it gives kind of the illusion that there's more rice. Come on in. There we go. It really doesn't want to stay stuck. Okay, maybe just a little bit more glue or something. Why doesn't it want to stay stuck? Oh no, it opened from here. Okay, let's see. Please stay stuck. There we go. Okay. The green thing is coming out a bit too much. And it is not perfect, but no, did not unstick. Don't you dare. But I think this is good, and I will start to cure, and I'll get back to you once it's cured. There it is now cured. Nothing is moving and sticking anymore. Nothing is coming out, so all good. Okay, so technically I am sort of kind of done. So the temaki sushi as it was supposed to be done, it is kind of done. But I do, like, I have some rice left. I would love to have like a piece of sushi. So I think, painful as it might be, I will try and make one. Now, so my fingers are at this point stuck with super glue, but okay, so bear with me here. If you don't want to watch this, that's okay. It might be painful to watch, and I hope you enjoyed this portion. I do like it a lot, so I guess it'll be just after the salad. I just don't have any place to put it right now, but you know what? Okay, I'll just put it right now. But I will keep making the other one, so I do hope you stay with me just so you can see how it turns out. So I can see how it turns out because I'm not clearly a professional. But I think it'll be cute and adorable if it turns out the way it's supposed to. If not, then it's not gonna turn out anyway. Okay, so I do want my X-Acto at the ready for this because I do want to get little pieces ready so when I put them in the sushi, they kind of stay the way that I want them to stay. I will make them just a little bit thicker. There we go. I'm pressing it against. Am I supposed to do this way? No. Is it the safest thing ever? No. But yep, that's the way it's going. There we go. Okay. Oh, this one is a bit more tenacious, and somehow I got rice on me. Okay. So the red fish is not very collaborative, but I kind of got the initial thing done with the X-Acto, so now the end I could just... There we go. And I do have veggies and things that I can also take little pieces of. And because they're very long, I can end up cutting more than one piece. And even if they're a bit longer, it doesn't hurt. Come on. Okay, not a single piece left. They all went different ways. Okay, so I guess I will be cutting it up and holding it one by one. That's 1, 2. Okay. And I guess that's my adventurous side. Being like, I will make it work. Nobody knows whether it'll actually work. But I am hopeful. Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay. I am not a sushi chef. No technique. But listen, I hope it turns out cute. A part of me is like, should have kept them longer. I could have had them trimmed afterward, but whatever. Now, I can't make it vertically because if I make it vertically, everything is just going to keep falling off. So what I will do, and this is my weird little plan, is to pre-make... Is it even too thick? Okay, I'll trim it a bit more. Just because if it's too thick, it's going to look really weird size-wise next to the Temaki. But stay straight, please. There we go. Okay. So what I think is I'll like pre-make a roll. With nothing inside. And then I'll start putting things inside as we go. What can go wrong? Okay. Okay. Just use this. And I'm trying not to rip. I'm trying not to do anything funny with it. Clearly, this is already very successful. Do I have something small that I can roll it in? Just help-wise? Okay, I could try. This is like from one of the tables. There's a little thing inside that's kind of circular. So if I were to maybe... Although it's still too large, but... That'll be kind of helpful at least to get an initial shape. And then I'll... There we go. Add the rest. Yeah, this may be long and not very productive, but I'm really gonna try it because like, oh, there we go. Okay, so see, I kind of managed to roll it in there, so that shape helped. I will, though, now take it out and try to make it smaller. There we go. Let's, oh, don't move. Okay. 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 Okay, close the thingy. Okay. Make sure it stays closed. And then, there we go. I will add some more super glue at the end. This way it can stay as a roll. Okay. I'm trying not to like stick it on my mouth while it's open, because that's clearly not going to be fun in any way, sort of fashion, like it's going to be all over me. Okay. This didn't align very nicely. But yeah, no, at this point it's stuck, so that's how it's going to stay. Okay. I do have one smooth side, like this. And now I need to stick the little piece inside. So therefore it's just a circle. I short a circle. Okay. There we go. Let's close this. Okay. So now I have a circle. Okay. I'll put a bit of rice. This will be like my base for the middle, so I can put things in it. Okay. I'm not sure how much. Can you see? This is really tiny. I will try. What if I were to make this very close and lower? There we go. This way there will be a sort of kind of better view of what is happening. Okay. So let's try put this in the middle. Okay. I think this may have been a bit too much rice, but that's okay. I do have to be very gentle. Stay. Because it is paper and it can rip. So that goes the rice. I need less rice. Okay. Okay, there we go. And fall off. Come on. Fall off, please. Okay. Okay. I will start placing pieces and see whether I need more rice. I did kind of want to have like a thinner layer of rice on the bottom that I can kind of press down. Okay, let me see if I could just do a thinner layer of rice and kind of press it down with the spoon on the surface. And then put the thingy on top. Okay. There we go. I think it'll be more productive. And obviously the sushi won't be like adorable on both sides, but there we go. Okay. Let's say this one goes here. Okay. No, standing, please. Standing, okay. Then this one goes there. Now I need more rice though. Okay. Come on, more rice in between the two. And I am sort of kind of missing the kinetic sand. Let's try and put this around. Whoops. Try to kind of gather it up because honestly, it looks huge, but then I'm like, to work with it, it is so tiny, it's not even funny. It's huge and tiny all at the same time. Okay, I'll squish this. I can't get it any tinier, I think. I don't have to restart. Okay, what if I were to just use my fingers? There we go. Maybe, okay. What if I were to like press it down and kind of just move it around? No, not successful. Okay. chances are this will be even more painful before I'm done, but actually some of the rice is staying, so I will maybe try and just, there we go, dump some on top, like very little pieces. I'm sure real chefs are not taking that long to do the one piece of sushi. Okay. And then very little on this side as well. It's not going to be perfect, clearly, far from it. There we go, okay. So now let's try to stick little things inside. I'm going to go with green and orange first because they're very nice and colorful. Which, please don't. Okay. Nope. How? Come on. Okay. There we go. I wonder whether I should put a, like, why is it not picking up this nicely? There we go. Whether I should just kind of put them together to insert. Might be easier. And then separate them because I see a little hole right here. Please don't move. Okay. This is not ideal because the sushi, like this one, the fish piece moved. There we go. I might actually be able to pull this off. If I were to put this one on this side. Yep, it fell right outside. Okay. And then, whoopee, a little green one right here. This way it'll be a nice color thing. There we go. And if I do have to trim it, I'll just trim it. Okay. Okay, this is torturous. I can try picking some of the rice up with the tongues, but I'm not sure how much it'll fall off afterward and stick, because I do need it to stick to the construction that's already there. Okay, and I do need like one last itty bitty rice thing. Oh, this is huge. Can you please fall off in the correct spot, ideally? Come on, right here. Okay, I just have to find a way to press it in without moving everything. Yes! Success. Okay. Okay, I think I did well. Okay, this one came out a little bit though. Let me press it back in. Okay, I think I'm actually, like, I think I did well. I'll try and cure it, but I'm nervous that it's not stuck well enough. So I might turn it around and put some balsamic vinegar. Balsamic, what was it? Sushi vinegar, rice vinegar on the other side, just so it actually like stays stuck. But I think it looks pretty cute. Like fairly realistic. So, okay. Let's see how much it stays together so I can flip it. And I do know that there's a rice. Oh, no. Is it stuck to the table? Okay. Okay, please stay together. And turn. Okay. So I can put some directly on, so the pieces stay stuck, like this, the fish and the veggies. And then that'll be the end. Whoopsie. Well, that's... Okay. I'll just give it a second to spread, because now it feels like it's very up in the air. Okay, I don't need all of it, and I do need it though to stay just on this side. I don't want it to spill. Okay, and let's cure again. Oh, wait, let's remove this. Okay, and let's see whether it does hold together. It does! Okay, so here's my piece of sushi that took 3 eternities to finish. Oops, there we go. You can see the 2 kinds of fish. So success. Let me just plate it with the Temaki because this is way too adorable. Okay, so let's go back to this and rise up. Hey, this is fun. Okay, let's put this back. Okay, and let's put the little piece next to it. You know what? Even maybe like this to the side. Hopefully it stays. Yes! Okay, look how adorable it is. I'm so proud of it. This actually like turned quite well. Okay. And my little piece is like thin enough. It does look like it could be taken by a couple of chopsticks. So yeah, let's try and maybe... These are really, really tiny. But if I had it on a plate, I could literally kind of pretend that somebody's taking it and eating it. So I'm very happy with this. Very, very happy with this. Now, my one thing is I have... Yeah, I lost a chopstick. That's okay. It's like in the kitchen, so it's fine. I do have rice left, and I'm wondering what I should do with it. And I do have fish pieces. And I'm like, if I were to add vegetables and stuff, I could make like one of those raw sushi ball thingies. So I'll go get some ingredients for that. Okay, so I took out everything. I brought out all my salad stuff that I had. And now what I think I'll do is I will add a layer of something under. And maybe I'll cut out... I remember making this for the washroom / toilet. Give me a second. Okay, there it is. So I had cut this out for something different, but I might have to adjust the size. I might not. Literally not. Okay, this is great. Because this means now I can spread the rice and then put all the vegetables on top. This is great. This is working out way better than anticipated. Okay. Spreading the rice so that nothing is visible on there is going to be fun. I probably should have ended up cutting out like a new piece just so that it's like fuller, but so far so good. So I do want to cover like the entire surface. This way it won't be obvious. And also I don't want it to come out of the plate, of the bowl, I guess. So okay. The rice is not easy to spread. Maybe I should have put more liquid in it, which is my eternal battle, is like, should I put more liquid? But at the same time, I did want it to have like rice texture. And if it's too liquid, then it's just going to spread around and the liquid is going to be way too obvious. Okay. So I'm just trying to make it appear as if it's full. And then if there are little holes on the side, I can always put like a piece of vegetable there or something just to kind of hide it, I guess. There we go. There's some on the spoon itself. Okay. Because there are little bits and pieces all around. Okay. But like, I think I covered it pretty good given the amount of rice I had. Okay. So there's that part that's over. And now you just, I guess, decorate with whatever I have. Okay. And it's just the pieces that I had that were coming already with the sushi kit. So I'm literally like using everything up as much as I can, which is great. It just occurred to me I could even cut up the sushi leaves so that it's, so that it seems more sushi-like, but I don't know. I'll see how it turns out and then I'll decide, because they'll be a very nice green color. But I mean, I do have a bit of, I do have a bit of green from this, so. Okay. I'll need to put some kind of sauce on, which I kind of thought of now, but. Okay. Come on, second piece. Fall off. There we go. Oops. And one last one. There we go. Okay, so I can remove this for right now. So I could just have this. It's like easier to work with. Do I want to put some cherry tomatoes? No, maybe I'll just put it like a piece of avocado that I could maybe cut up. Yeah, I think I'll cut it up. Where's my scissors? Literally, where are my scissors? Right here. Okay. So just take... Oh, this is not as easy. Okay. And I'd like to not chop off a finger. There we go. Little pieces of avocado. I'll get a couple more out of it, I think. And then I'll put the sauce on top, and I think it'll look pretty cute. I don't think I'll add the cherry tomatoes because it is already colorful enough, and I don't think I'll add leaves from the salad either. Okay, like this. And then, yeah, I think I just need the sauce. There we go. I kind of stole a nozzle from another one, so I'll just put some... Okay, I stole from another one that was already used, so I'm not sure whether it's plugged or unplugged. Shoot, I think it's plugged. Is it though? Okay. Yeah, it kind of looks plugged. Okay, I will steal the one that was from the rice vinegar that I didn't end up using. Okay, yeah, this one's working. And let's see. Yes. I can try and cover as many pieces as I can as I turn it around. There we go. And cure. There we go. And I did end up cutting a few little squares of the sushi leaves. So it will be something, I guess, if this is for the original one. This is, let's say, the extra. Oh, whoa. Was it? Oh, is there a base or something? Why is it tilting like this? Okay. Well, something like this for this one. Stay. And this for this one. And I'll just try putting it up. And I think adding the chopsticks is definitely gonna make it better. There we go. I actually managed to make quite a lot with this kit, so I'm very, very happy. And yeah, it didn't take the eternity that I anticipated. It did take a long while though, especially for the little piece of sushi. It's like the smallest thing and it took the longest. But I'm very happy. And I think this was quite a success. So actually, after finishing even the little guy in this, I'm sorry, salad, but you're going into number 2 because this is just, like, it's way too epic. Like, look how much I managed to make. And this is, like, just, like, one kit. And I'm trying to think whether I used additional, like, ingredients. That is from here. I used the one avocado from the salad. Everything else, it already came with. So I managed to make quite a lot, and I think it turned out very, very cute, very adorable. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you for the next little moment we get to share together. Bye!